Okay, now we're going to go over some of the cues for the snatch. So what this looks like, we're going to have our hook grip, so our thumb is in between our index and our middle fingers. We're going to be taking a grip by fully extending the elbow out on the bar. From here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting into our snatch position. So some of the cues that we're looking for is our back is slightly arched or flat, our eyes are up, our chest is elevated, we're driving through our heels, our weight's on our heels, our eyes are looking over the horizon, so slightly upwards as well. So some of the common errors with the snatch, I'll start with that first, is when a lot of people, when they do the snatch, when they bump too hard off of the hips. So there's too much bump here. Another one is they're catching the bar with your elbows bent. You never want to catch the bar with your elbows bent. You're putting a lot of pressure on your elbows and you're not catching it in a strong locked out position. Another one is when a lot of people bump the bar in front of them. So the next two errors kind of tie into each other. When people bump the bar in front, a lot of times when you bump the bar, you have to jump forward to catch it in the snatch. So these are some things that you want to avoid when you're doing the snatch. Now, the next thing you do is you teach it in some phases. So there's 3 different phases. So there's your powerhouse, so you're teaching from this position, so your power, your second position, right here, first position. Second, power, second, first, snatch. So with the bar, when you're doing the snatch, it's sliding along the body. So you always want to keep it as close to the body as possible. You never want the bar coming out in front. So when you're driving with the bar, it's very important to force that triple extension. So what is triple extension? It's simply your ankles are going to plantar flex, your knees are going to extend, and your hips are going to pop forward. At the same time you're doing that, you're going to shrug up. This is a key movement to help you with the snatch and getting the bar moving as well. A lot of people use too much arm movement. You want to be using your hips and then guiding and catching under the bar. So with the bar path as well, with the triple extension, I'll finish up with that. With the triple extension, you're using that to move the bar and catch. So the bar path is also very important as well. So if you're looking at the bar path, if I was holding it here, the bar should travel in a nice straight line. And then as triple extension happens and the arms start to swing, you want to see the bar almost fish hook come up and almost drop a little bit behind with the person's head just below the bar and lined up with the ears. So with that as said, you want to keep the head neutral, your elbows extended in that catch position, driving through the heels, keeping yourself upright. So from here, once you catch the bar, it's an overhead squat, elevator, not escalator, coming up.